Good evening, Twitch. How are you doing? It's Saturday night. Hopefully you've had yourself a good weekend, and I am full of buyer's remorse. Or whatever the reverse of buyer's remorse is. Why? Well, earlier today, if you didn't know, Toys R Us had a huge sale going on. One, by accident. They had coupon codes that ended up stacking on top of each other. And this applied to anything and everything in the store with the exception of game consoles. You can pretty much see where this is going. So, you essentially had 50% off total, or 49% if you want to get specific here, being able to add everything. And I, at the very least, did buy smart. I bought a Nintendo Switch Pro controller to go along with my Nintendo Switch, because that is easily the most expensive item. More expensive than actual games themselves. That's how expensive controllers are now. They're more expensive than the actual games when it comes to consoles. So I was at least able to get that for $35. Unfortunately, and this is where my lamenting will begin and also probably persist for the next couple days. Every single game, I didn't buy a single game. Didn't buy a single one. Primarily reasons were I didn't know what games I would actually want to buy, and I don't know what games I would have the time to invest in. And that's part of the reason. It's like, great, I could buy all these games for the Switch, and I would have them all, but then I'd also have the other issue, and that would be great, that'd be awesome, but at the same time, would I actually have the time to really play these games? I mean, already, I created Beat the Backlog just even to go through a list of games, and there's tons of games that have come out this year. Tons of games are coming out next year. Tons of games I still actually want to sit down and beat. And actually go through. And there's just not enough, I just don't have enough time to sit down and go through them all, compared to what I also need to be doing. I wasn't able to stream last night. I wasn't feeling well, but at the same time, I need to focus on taking care of a couple of things. Cleaning up, updating spreadsheet, cleaning up my physical surroundings and stuff. I've been reorganizing my physical environment around me and such, trying to get rid of a lot of old hardware, old tech, and be able to access other areas where I can actually store said older tech. But that's what we're going to be doing. That's pretty much what happened. So if I lament a lot during this stream, well, at least you'll know why. But for now, though, why don't we jump on in and get back into playing Hand of Fate 2. We're so close to actually doing 2 challenges last night, but I blew it because I am terrible at fighting the greed cards. All of those thieves, I am absolutely atrocious fighting. It didn't help that I faltered as well fighting against a bunch of mages as well. Worst part is, though, I know Nintendo Switch games, they never go on sale. And the only sale I know of that actually is going on right now for Black Friday, because everything else is still expensive. What's going on here? What? What? Oh, okay, I know what happened. We're gonna give up on this challenge. I was messing around with one of the challenges in this game. So there's actually in the replayability of this game. So I guess I should say I've been messing around with some of the achievements. So one thing like strength, I did offline. I did the jousting armor quest. There's another one. There's the Empress challenge. And if you include one very specific weapon, not the Worksman Hammer, where is it? If you include the Encrusted Mace, it actually takes place of Haritha's Ire. So this actually becomes the fame weapon you need to build, but at the same time, it makes the mission, or makes the challenge, tenfold harder You know, tenfold more difficult. Same thing with strength. If you actually put the jousting armor in your deck, you are effectively making the challenge absurdly more difficult to an absurd degree. You have to really know what you're doing in this game. I haven't had any time to play any games since Thursday, so that's why we still only have the silver token unlocked for Justice. But we were so close to being the Hanged Man. Poor decisions were made, though, that day. But that's okay. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna go to supplies here. Get the fine sword. The reinforced helm. I'm gonna find a lot of northerners, so I'm actually okay with having all of this here. Everything else is more or less fine. Let me go to my equipment here. Didn't know what the bullseye ring does. Winter's Bane was good. It said there was a lot of gambits. There wasn't really a lot of gambits I was coming across. Like, the gambits were basically playing with the village itself. And that, if anything, was actually the most important part. Which platinum card did I put up in the Grifter's Companion? I'm trying to think here if there were a lot of wheel challenges. I don't think there was. I don't remember. Been a while. What armor did I put in? I put in the Armor Gluttony. Armor Gluttony is always a nice armor, but that's, like, to me, like, the default best armor in the game right now. With how ridiculously good it is. I think that will be fine. Frontier Barbette is actually really good here. Yeah, map reveal. It says to go map reveal. I should be using map reveal. Encounters. I think I have like every single map reveal card. Although I think I will want to change my companion. Having the soldier is nice as a melee fighter, but I don't want the tank. Just like having her to be able to take a lot of hits because it's a huge distraction. I think I'm also at the part of the game now where it's like, it's really nice to build your deck very heavily in a very specific way. So, for now, why don't we jump on in. Let's start the Hanged Man. So many games, so little time. Ooh.
Darkness haunts us everywhere, does it not? Creeping slowly into the choices we make. Even the friends you hold near and dear are touched
Word
by
of our
their
community's
compromises.
acclaim spreads.
Hey, thank you very much, MechaGM, for the auto host. Really appreciate it. Really wish I could fix something about the transparency in Muxy. Still has that line. I don't know why it has that. But welcome to Hand of Fate 2 here. We just started the Hanged Man challenge. We are right now basically having a bunch of northerners, a bunch of barbarians, going to be raiding all these villages, and we decide we have to save them. So we have to actually be very smart about this. I know several local villages, but there are many more I haven't visited. There's a couple peaceful villages, and we have to try and actually save the villagers in each and every one of them. Every single encounter we run across will move any of these units forward. Water. Oh, fork in the road, okay. And that's the perfect example. And if you would like to vote, if you would like to join the stream directly, you can actually influence the vote and actually decide if I should get any gifts or punishments as the journey continues. So what I'm going to do, let's see here. We're actually going to join this. Oh my god,
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
10, 2. There we go.
Well done. You continue to impress.
So one thing I should say, you can always fight off the Horde. So what I can actually show that right now, since that'll actually be important. So we're gonna keep moving. And we're just gonna fight the Horde head on. We're gonna fight the Marauders. And these will get more difficult as you consistently play, but they'll have a static difficulty, I've noticed, for this challenge. And I was about to say, it's like, oh, Northerners are easy to fight. But I need to get back. I need to get back into the swing of things. On point with these blocks. I haven't played this for a day and actually 2 days, and basically I'm already rusty again. So what that does, it knocks down the token, and it sets it to start, and I can actually access this event, which I actually do want to try and get as many resources as possible at the start, because if I get the resources early, I won't have to get as many down the line. Really important.
I don't want any trouble. Seems like
Does this stun them? No, it does not. Oh, hello. I think one thing I realized, like, if you end up blocking an attack, like, another enemy will instantly jump in, and I think that's kind of a problem. Oh. There we go. I wanted to get that because none of the other barbarians were actually very close to a village. I think I better actually save this village first, because you'll slowly see all these cards start to be burned, and that's why I don't want. Do I want the Dark Grove? I want the Frontier. I lose armor, but it's actually... You know, I just realized I really actually don't need the Frontier Barbet. We'll visit the village. The town is quiet as you walk past, with mothers hushing their children and dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop talking as you approach and give brief greeting. We don't have many strangers visit our village, one of the pair says plainly, but you may speak with our elder if you wish. So basically, this is where we're gonna have to start getting gambits. I took the Frontier Barbet because we're gonna have to be playing a lot of gambits, where we're just gonna have to gamble a lot. That actually is not a good one. Hey, nice. Reluctant allies. There we go. And there's the Horde moving. Thankfully, the Horde at the bottom won't actually touch any of the cards on this deck.
There are few who would give you aid easily, but there may be some who would set their forces against the same enemies.
In the woodlands far from civilization, you are ambushed by a band of elvish warriors. For what purpose do you dare trespass within our kingdom, one demands, as a dozen arrows point at you from all directions. You warn the elf of the advancing northerner army and suggest that they flee to safety. Ah, human, the elf warrior says with a smirk. We already know of your rampaging kin, and there is no safer ground than our own home. Have no fear. The men you call northerners know better than to enter our forest. To do so would be their doom, the elf remarks matter-of-factly. If you have no other business, then it's time for you to leave. So if you are watching and you are on the chat, you can actually also influence the vote as well. But if anything, I think what I'll do, though, for the moment, I want to actually just try and request for food. I'm sorry, but your kindness caused too much grief and destruction. We can offer nothing but the promise of swift death if you do not leave. Okay, those guys don't like me. Alright, never mind. Lesson has been learned not to ask for help. There's a festival being held in the village. The morale of the people is high as they sing and dance and compete in games of skill. So, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to compete in this axe throwing contest, because this is actually another way to actually get
The pendulum
some
swings
items.
like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
I can get the Winter's Bane. That's actually a really good one. And also do I don't want to, I'm gonna stay away from the cards. The cards I don't think are really that great. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I guess I'm gonna have to play cards. Yeah, sure, let's ask for help. Copy a huge success card. And let us pick. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess... Well, at least we got something. Province border. Okay, good. That's what the exit is. We're gonna have to fight the Horde one more time. I'm okay with that. Gonna fight them alone, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll be fine. We just got a new sword. And a new helmet. Although we will be taking more damage. That's fine. I can handle the Horde. As I kill this shaman. Ah, darn it. Execute her. There, now I can just focus on combat. Oh, he recovers quickly. No, I got hit. I got hit during that fight. And we push back the Horde. And we can discover what the card is. The card is the General Store. It's not a bad one. It's not great, though. Let's see. Buy equipment. Ooh, we can see what the bolt size does. The width of the beam of light is increased during precision gambits. Ah, so that's what that does. Ring of food, armor of gluttony. Ah, Can I actually get the Armor Gluttony? 15... Nah, I can't. Keep the cards. Can I buy any food? I'll buy food at least, that'll be good. Alright, well, let's keep going. Oh, right, we need to visit, we need to actually warn the townsfolk. Hey, how's it going, Ninja Zombie? Northerners are like ants. Takes your eyes off them for a second and they're everywhere. Indeed they are. I am Lachlan, and I run this town, he says. I haven't seen any Northerners around these parts for months. I say you're a liar and we're not about to abandon our homes on your say-so. Some local farmers look unsure, but none speak up to contradict Lachlan. Attack, order a drink. So, Ninja Zombie, just to let you know, I'm in a state of lamenting and regret. I would have been in this state regardless, but if you didn't hear the news, apparently Toys R Us had a bit of error in their system, and their coupon codes were stacking. That resulted in a 25%, 20%, and a 15% coupon code to all stack. I only bought a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Which, in retrospect, is, that's actually probably the best thing you can buy for the Switch, considering how expensive the darn controllers are and the system are. But I regret, at the same time, not buying all of those games. I know, I feel bad, but it's like, I feel good. I feel good, but at the same time, I also feel
right
bad.
Here, and we have things to do.
You're right, we do have things to do. Let's forget, let's attack him. Alright. No, that wasn't the moment. Ooh. Ah, that was the moment.
Breathe. You have done well.
We have saved this village from the Horde. And we don't need that. And the Horde burns everything away. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the food. Hopefully we can get through the Hangman challenge this time. Let's continue. Ooh, this is a very impacted map. So let us go forward. Rickety bridge. This actually won't do us any good, since that's actually at the edge. Oh. Shame, so we need to go up. Peaceful village, we'll keep moving, since thankfully we can save ourselves the time. I'm actually going to inspect the fort. I want to see what we can get from the fort here. That's the only one we should roll. Come on. Ah, damn. Oh, apparently there was horrible monsters in the fort. How lovely. Horrible, horrible monsters. I'm also glad I finally realized, hey, you could actually, have multiple, Whoop! That was the wrong button. Always gotta be careful about this. Not abandoned for the Horde, the Empire apparently clearly has a corruption problem through its lands. Ooh, armory gain. Oh yeah, you know we're taking that armor of gluttony. Supplies! Nice, we are set for food. Province border, knew it was there. Oh, actually, I'm curious if you attack a northern camp. Street fighter! Alrighty, who do you want to fight? Honestly, part of the reason, like, despite buying a Switch, part of the reason I didn't jump on, like, buying all those games and such is, one, I always get trouble fighting games. Like, I always have trouble deciding, like, I'm actually gonna have the time to play these games. And are these the games I actually want to buy? Like, even though the Switch has such a small collection, I am consistently torn on buying games, even when they're on sale. Fight more Northerners! I like the way you think, Ninja Zombie. I like fighting Northerners. Northerners are easy. They go down. I can strike them down, nice and quick. 2 minutes. We have a lot of work. Ah. Oh, come on. I thought I swung in time. What? There we go. That's what we need to do. That's not what we need to do. Get any good. There we go. Man, I didn't do that great in that fight. I think for some reason I have no problem enjoying the combat in this game. Just simply because I don't play I never played a lot of the games that had the Arkham style. Bullseye!
Those who care about accuracy. Myself, I think the story is more important than the truth.
Who cares more about accuracy? Fighting the Horde. Let's fight the Marauders. We do need to just get them out of the way. We have a peaceful village to save. Plenty of villages to save. That's a lot of horde. That's a big horde of zombies. That's not what I wanted. Well, I can at least execute him. You! Goodbye, Shaman! Also, I just realized my tank's down. You up? Like this Winter's Bane. we only have the trappers left. Oh, that was weird. That was the first time I saw 2 greens show up. Oh, Unity physics engines. You're always hilarious. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't put any, like, items that require a lot of fame. Alright, how to do this. We can actually... Ouch! Oof. Ooh. That's fine, though. Covered by food. Actually, let's sneak past the tower. Oh, exactly, on the button. Alright. 3 peaceful villages, okay. This is the village! What do we have here? The only thing we don't have, actually, is a shield. The worst part is basically you actually try and grab this, they'll say, "Hey, why didn't you warn us before? Why were you playing games?" So basically the axe throwing contest will get you gear. And since we do have the bullseye, we actually will have a much greater... Actually, you know, we probably should do that. We have the time, we can fight the Horde. I think we should do number 2. But that's just me. We can go and save the other village and then run back to the other one. It'll be fine. Ah, but you want fine, we'll play card games. Yeah, let's actually get our help again. I don't like this one, but... Call me crazy, but I'll take the RNG of the dice game and the precision game any day. Heck, the wheel. Taking away the cards always makes you feel bad. Ah, we failed. Fine, we're competing in the axe throwing contest, though. So how big's our beam? Oh my god, that's a gigantic beam. That beam is gigantic. Here's your prize, the ring of food. Oh, by the way, that's there's barbarians. You should beware of the barbarians, but don't worry about the barbarians. Alright, so we have plenty of time, so what we can do... We're gonna visit the village. There's a store. We can't actually do anything about the store. So we're just gonna warn them. Ah, of course. I forgot the closer they are, they're actually more likely to listen. They're more likely to listen to you. I think there's actually only 10 villages. Failure. Here we go. This is gonna be the one. Yep. We fight a lot of marauders here. What? Oh, come off it. Thankfully, the shamans can't heal each other. I'm glad about that. We can... What? Oh, come on. The execute didn't... The one... Like, I still have a complaint about the execute in this system in this game. It never goes off. It never probes quick enough. just execute it. Yay for Northerner's Bane! Ah, oh, darn it. Go. Execute. Nope! There's such gigantic reach in this game. I love it. Well, let's go and save this village now that we have the Horde at our doorstep. No, let's not turn that into food. And let's keep the money. Oh, okay. So now. Yeah, we should be able to go straight. No, we. Yep, thank you. Thank you very much for the heal. We don't really need to visit the star. Let's try and convince him again. All these villagers. Success! A wise decision. Alright, and here we go. Let's. Okay, good. Yeah, we fight them. It'll be fine. We fight the Horde. I know it's kind of foolish to fight the Horde constantly, but I know we haven't actually made the decision to avoid them. But I'll be honest, I'm actually okay fighting everyone. Back up. Darn it. Just want to kill. Whoa. Nice, got her. There we go. And we're just going to use this lovely little weapon art on her. Execute her. And now you're without your shamans. Time to chop you all up. I don't know, do you guys actually like the Arkham combat system, or is it just like something just like everyone just learned to hate because it was overused? I'm honestly curious about that. Just because like I just never got to play a game that has it, aside from this and Hand of Fate 1. So it's like, I have no problem with this stuff. Oop, and that's where I failed. I mean, granted, it could have a combat system instead of just attacking. It could have more depth, but then you ask yourself, is it really worth it making the game a lot more busier with the enemies you have to fight? Let's see. Farmers look at you with curiosity. You're into the small village. You know what? I kind of want to try and go through this game a little bit faster. Take a chance at the card games. We were so close last time, and only I didn't run into stupid thieves. I hate thieves. I hate all those greed cards. Hit him with every fire of my being. They're no good. I mean, I still have this to play, I still have Battle Chasers to play. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be doing the Game Sharks Challenge. I'll be playing Nintendo World Championships, and I'll probably actually fill that other time, what remaining time we have, with probably maybe Warframe or Dauntless. Probably Warframe, because I just learned Dauntless is going to be getting a wipe soon. Because they're changing business models. There we go. And that's all the villages here. So let's get out of here. Alright, let's... Rickety Bridge. We don't need that. Village. Let's keep moving. We know what that is. Oh, pain. General store. What do you sell? Northern Justice. We can see what this does. Thieves. If only I had that weapon. Had this shield last night. If only I had that shield last night. Gambler's Jewel. Victor's Companion. We don't have. I haven't come across any of the wheel games in this one. It's kind of a surprise. Yeah, definitely want to go with the, with that, but probably sell our equipment now. I have no problem selling the reinforced helm, sell the fine sword, and sell the leather armor. Go. Food. We might be overkilling it on the food, but at the same time. Really? See the... What, really? Wait. The power of armor of gluttony. Okay. Yep. It's gonna cost us a bit. I need to head north immediately. Do I have to Okay, I don't have to replay this card. Hey, Grimalkin! Let's feed her. Let's feed the kitty. I like this kitty. Always gives me good odds. Ninja Zombie, were you able to take advantage of that Toys R Us sale? For success, excellent. Raider Prevention, Peaceful Village, and Raider Prevention. Oh right, Raider Prevention. That's one of the cards I added in the deck. And Empire Fort. Okay, so we actually know where we need to go. Okay, what do we need to do here? This is actually a rough decision. Actually, no, it's actually a simple decision. We'll go this village here, save this village. Stupid old man. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. See, I always thought you could only roll one die. Oh my god, really? You didn't know it was a thing? Okay, yeah, the Toys R Us. This is bad. We have to do it one more time. Stupid old man, I swear to God, I hate this. I hate the old man. We'll trust what the bird says. I'll throw a stone at it. We're gonna have to fight the Horde, though. They're all... Yep, they're all gonna move. We're gonna have to fight the Horde. That sucks. Oh well. Fight the Horde! More battle. I think it was an error that was discovered at, like, 2 p.m. Pacific time. And I didn't find out about it until, like, 4 p.m. Damn it! Stop bullying me around. Oh, come on. I pressed block on that one. There we go. Take our time. No rush. We can save her in a second. Let's switch dance partners, shall we? Take care of you. Oh, yeah, you're just gonna die from that. Love fighting me, those northerners. They're the easiest enemies out of this game so far. And it all would have been avoided if I just... If they actually accepted peace. Ah, you've taken my gold. My 1 gold coin. I will say, though, the more focused a lot of these challenges actually become, one of the downsides about this game is that it becomes a lot... There's very few times you'll actually want to play it risky and want to discover new cards. Please hit her. Yes! Need to get over there. Damn it, stop pushing me away. Also, I really gotta not let myself get cornered like this. Companions are also kind of weak in this game, although I bet that's probably a bit intentional. Very nice, willing to wait. Ah, darn it. There we go. Quite a few hits there. I really wish I could have the mithril, not mithril armor, the platinum armor. That'd be nice. There we go. Takes care of the Horde. Forward. The townsfolk run out to greet you cheering. They provide what the gratitude they can for saving their village from the terrible northern peril. So I guess if I save them at the last minute, reveal 5 encounters. No, let's take the food. This village has been saved. Let's get out of here. 3 more villages saved. I think we could do it. Oh my goodness, there's actually... Ooh, this is not... I do not enjoy this map. So we have to go this way. Dark alleyways. Oh, I did not like that. Shade, Steel of Fenlax, and 4 of Steel. With an unknown chest versus the Scorched Blade. Well, it's not as bad as fighting the mages and the thieves. So, I'm okay with going for the locked chest. Scorched Blade, however, it's not... I think I like the Winter's Bane more, because stunning an enemy is more important than just simply outputting more damage for a limited amount of time. I think I like the knockdown better, at least against the Northerners. The fire damage is more versatile. Let's fight ourselves a Shade. Slannis said no witnesses. That'd be interesting, though. Shade and the steel, the Phalanx. A lot of bashing's gonna be needed to be done. Let's get ourselves a demon. Leave. I have a shave to fight. I'm surprised I was actually able to dodge that. Go. No, wait, you're still alive. Nice. There we go. That's what we need to do. $78. That's a lovely number. Get out of here. Guess I should just take care of the steel guys first. Get out of here. Nice, that's how we do it. With plenty of time to go and eat ourselves some food. For fame, health potion. We are taking that health potion. Take all that food. All that food. We're definitely gonna be taking a moment. Have a look in this chest. Get that secret. Grifter's Companion. And... no, there's one of the villages. Oh, yep, and I was right. I want to camp first for a second. Let's cook. We can just heal up to fall here. Trade. What do you have for sale? Oh yeah, the Dark Groove Ring. That would be nice. Do I actually even have enough for that? I do not. Alright. And we have no money. That would even make a lot more sense. Alright. Great camp. This is probably a village. Reluctant allies. In the woodlands far from civilization, you are ambushed by a band of elvish warriors. What purpose do you dare to trespass within our kingdom? One demands. Okay, they already know about it. So what should we do? This is actually apparently one of the... Obviously, you can see, actually, as it's marked, this is a dealer card. I tried requesting for food last time, and they just said, tarry off. We don't need you. Just leave. Well, I don't know what happens if I'll actually ask for help against the Northerners. Well, let's ask for help. There's the wheel.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Okay, so...
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
No! Oh, wait. We can nudge to the left, and we win. Character's companion, thank goodness we got you at the last second.
Excellent. A wise decision.
The elf warrior looks conflicted, saying, "We do not wish to involve ourselves in your war, but your intentions do seem noble. We will not attack the humans, but we may use our influence to delay them. Shall speak of this to our queen. Do not seek to find us again," the elf says in parting. Go in the wilds. May delay them. Oof. No, it's smarter if we go down. Peaceful village. Nice. The town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children and dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop and approach you. I'm just gonna explain to them. Ah, damn, another card game. Oh no, dice! Oh, thank goodness. I like dice. I'm okay with dice. Dice is good. The gods have spoken. Ah, peaceful village that way too. Okay. So... Ah, you've taken my food. Yeah, warn them I have no money. There's the card game. There's the card game. No, I'll go 50-50. I'm gonna have such major buyer's remorse tonight. At the same time, it's like, great, could I afford actually buying all those games? The answer was yes. The answer would be yes, but at the same time, it's such a terrible choice. I have to deal with this stuff. And there's only one more village left. So, let's see. Scouting party. Nice. Oh, it must be because of the elves. The elves delayed them. I get it. Trade information. Reveal one card. That's fine. There's the Empire Fort. I wonder what big event actually is going to happen here. This is the village. So visit another village. We're so close to just simply going straight to ending it, but I'm gonna let you guys decide. You just really want me to try and actually successfully tell my adventures. I have trouble selling myself to people as I regale my soul to people. I'm not good at sharing. That's why I don't do social media that often. I mean, at least with Twitter I can justify it. It's marketing. It'd be on Facebook or Instagram where it's like, great, I'm taking a picture of food? We still need to prove that you're better than Barding than Malaclips. You're not wrong. You managed to hold a modest crowd attention for the better part of the morning. As you leave, you hear some children fighting over who gets to be the ogre in their game of adventure. Huh, so you just get fame for that. Interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna... You weren't so worried about the barbarians when you got here. Fine, we'll just compete in an axe throwing contest. I have no problem about this. Though I would like the...
That will set you in good stead from here.
Give me all your stuff. I think I've gotten every single bit of, yep. You know, let me warn him. And the Lost Boy, of course. There's the Lost Boy. I have so much buyer's remorse now. Terrible. The worst part is I know regardless of what I do, regardless of what decision I would have made, I always hate myself in one way or another. I am Bernard, and I run this town. I haven't seen northerners around these parts for months. Fine, I'm gonna attack you, Bernard. Go to an axe throwing competition. I like axe throwing competitions. I've gotten so much stuff from it. Not bad. We've saved all the villages! Huzzah! Get away from the Horde. So it seems like the elves gave me a 3-turn reprieve, or a 3-encounter reprieve. Oof! Exploring in the wilds. No, we want to keep our blacksmith. What do we do? This actually probably would have been a good mission. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been a good mission to do the blacksmith quest. The blacksmith is actually the closest we are to completing the a quest line. Find some lost equipment discarded on the path. You don't know if it was abandoned, though accident or foul play. No, let's just take it. It's probably the sword. Yep, Scorchblade. No, I'm actually fine with studying. Armory gain. No. I don't know what this does. Oh, 1 equipment from 3. Okay, so it's a platinum card. Fine. We basically were able to get all of our armor back. Yeah, let's actually take the reinforced helm. Oh, wait, what is... Apparently the Far Frontier Barbad actually does something. I should check that out. What to do? Bash an enemy in block to remove their armor to cause a brief stun. Oh no, we'll just keep the reinforced helm.
Who remains for you to put your trust in? There are no allies for you or I in this world.
You reach the walls of the capital ahead of the northerner invaders, only to find a mass of people stranded outside of the city. After spending hours pushing through the gates, you make yourself known to the guards. Eventually, Captain Alpus arrives with a company of soldiers to escort you into the city. You are taken up into the battlements where General Trenico stands overlooking the mass of refugees at the base of the wall, steaming from the forest behind them, the Northern Horde. Yeah, no, the Frontier Barbad was the reason why I took that helm into this challenge. It's like, any chance you can for scouting, I will take. Like, that, if anything, was the reason we were able to actually do this challenge a whole lot, very efficiently. At least we have the troublemakers in custody. The general comments as you approach. Well, mercenaries, despite your efforts to clear out the northern villages, as you can see, the barbarians still took the bait. Distant horns capture your attention, and in the distance, a long line of troops carrying Imperial banners begin to move into position on the far side of the Northerners. And now we've got them trapped, the general cheers, raising his fist. We'll smash them between our army and the city walls. He excitedly hurries away, rapidly barking orders to his men. Man the catapults! Ready the archers! Captain Alpus signals his men to take you away. The general will decide what to do with you after we annihilate the barbarians. And I'm not happy. I wish I kept the Frontier Barbad because I would have been able to stun all these guys. Damn it, Captain Alphys, what are you doing to me? I trusted you, Captain. I helped you. Captain Alphys. The Empire is filled with those who will follow any order without question. Alphys would arrest his own mother if a general told him to. Captain wears armor that dull standard attacks use bash to break their armor. Okay!
Go easily and not causing any trouble isn't really sorry!
Just gonna kill the... Oh, that's fast. That's really fast. No! Ah, darn it. I have sometimes the stun doesn't go through. Like that. Like the stun didn't go through at all for that for some reason. And I don't know why. Ah, damn it, it's so fast. Yep, that's the last of it. I fought beside you, Captain. We crossed swords together. You should know how good of a person I am. You find yourself momentarily free from Imperial attention as the battle with the Northerners escalates. So you and Ariadne discreetly slink down to the streets and lose yourself among the crowds. The clash with the Northerners continues for a day and night, but finally the city gates are opened and dawn's light reveals the barbarian horde to be no more. And we're done. Right into the wall gods. They were denied by the door
You as
gods.
a great defender, if they mention you at all. The histories of ones like us are often obscured.
But to find the fury of the Northerners, a wandering tracker, Empire Fort, the far north. Hey, another Brimstone card. I was wondering when we were going to get a second one of those. In by Sea, the Holy Mace, Villager's Pride, and the Champion's Plate Mail. And then what do we get for the gold token? For saving every villager from the Northern Raid. Saint Tala's Day. Hey. Let's wrap it up. Put the challenge down. But now, we shall meet our doom and play a game with death. I'm actually surprised death is not the last card. But what does death here? Someone has hired the Thieves Guild to kill you. They sent their most lethal assassin, a man known only as the Reaper. Reaper's arrows survive the Reaper's arrow by raising max life above 120. Oh dear God Almighty, I can't believe that. Thieves deal more damage in combat. Come prepared. Who's good at fighting thieves? Question, actually. Okay, so she armor breaks, so this is probably not going to be useful. Berserker's Charge, the Wanderer's always nice. because he has dual swords as well, but so does a soldier. But then again, the magic... So I had to get my health up above 120, regardless. I know that much. The magic shield also would be nice, too, because... I can just make myself invulnerable. And that seems to be my biggest issue right now. Yeah, I'll take the trick. I'll take mallet clips. Alrighty, so the far north. There's a nice burning brimstone card. We should probably take a few of the... Man, we have so many new cards, or cards we haven't used yet. Oh, there's so many. I need things to give max life, so I need the shrine. That will be our one gain. Need some... What else gives me max life? So the Empire Fort gains resources. Okay, so it's a combat... Oh, so it's a dice game. Okay. I don't know. Do I have anything that gains... Yeah, I need gain max life. Last chance card. In gold. Max life. Oh yeah, the man-eating tree, of course. I forgot about him. Oh yeah, I could also buy a blessing from the Tempo Prayers. I always forget about that. Do I have another max life card? Gain max life trade blessing. Aha! Always wanted to actually try out this combo. We take the Helpful Priest. Well, how many do we have here? I need equipment. I need things that actually will get me equipment, though. Where's the Street Fighter? Good old Street Fighter. That's actually always a good one. Gain resources. Oh no, that's life, food, and money. It's actually not. Stirring in the mire. I need stuff that will give me equipment now. Let's see, let me actually take a look and see what these other cards are. Might actually have a use for one of them. The Healer, Spyglass, Raider Prevention, Purgatory, Cunning Man. Let's see, are those all illicit trade? I need equipment, I don't need to take equipment. Carriage of the Departed. Let's take Carriage of the Departed. That sounds an issue. And let's also take the Far North. They'll be our two new cards that we can actually take with us. But as for the others, though... Let us... What's this? What do I need to do right now? I need to... Alright, I need to trade 10 food. Soothsayer actually would be a good one. Let's take Soothsayer. Let's take Dark.
I guess that card is one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
You don't see the appeal because you don't have an imagination, dealer. Ooh. Actually, no, he has a huge imagination, or else why wouldn't he be able to create a game like this? Alrighty, so, thieves. Alright, so... What's Sacrificial Blades do again? Alright, that's undead. Sisters of Vengeance, what do you do? First riposte, after taking damage, deals 300 damage. So... what should we do here? Is there an anti-thief weapon? There was! Thieves inflict 25% less damage. Oh, now I'm torn. Do I want to go dual swords, or do I want to go dual wielding? I want to throw that in there, actually. Lionheart actually would also be a good one too. Champion's Plate Mail. Spiked Bone Guard. Curious what that does. I know what the like the Platinum suit's actually really good. Light and flexible armor with defense of heavy armor. Does not affect movement speed. It's a really good one. 30 defense. Although I do need a helmet. Gambler's Hood. Something that... Stun Blast? I'm guessing that's corrupted. Yeah, corrupted. So... Bullseye, so Light Beam. I need... Where's this? Alright, finishers against thieves drop gold. Okay. Ooh, Blessed Life. Let's take that, actually. That would be a good one to take. Get the Gambler's Jewel. First kill, remove card. Map reveal. They don't block. Was there an anti-thief card? Stun defense. Cause a brief stun to thieves who hit the player with melee attacks. Let's actually try that. Let's try the Mercenary Garb. I'm curious about that. You need a helmet, though. Could just take the stunned helmet. Actually, the... Yeah, we'll take the... We'll add that in our supplies. I'll actually throw in the Lionheart. Seems like an interesting one to try out. Put in Northern Justice. Do I have an anti-thief sword? Like a one-handed? I don't think I do. What do billy clubs do? Increases... Perform a flurry of strikes that cause a knockdown against thieves. That actually would be a good one. What do you have to do with this? Kill 15 thieves with a finisher to unlock this token. Let's take the Cardinal Blade. Take the billy clubs. Did I throw the golden shield in there? I have not. I want to throw in some items I could sell for gold. Sell that, and then we will put in the Wind's Return. Then for supplies, I still haven't unlocked this one actually. Riposte 25 thieves by attacking immediately after defending an attack to unlock this token. 425. Let's take the Brigand's Blades. Let's also add food. Get the helmet. Actually, no, we want to. I don't want to worry about food. I'll just take the armor. I'd rather make sure I have armor. All right. So our goal here is to get as much life as possible. I think we have the deck. I can do this.
For many, the card of death represents change rather than mortality. For you, we will see.
Let's see what the goal is.
Do you hear them approaching? The whisper upon the winds. Dark forces ride forth to stop you.
Good evening, Pretty Time. How are you doing tonight? I am lamenting, and also apparently I've been marked for death. A filthy street urchin approaches you in a busy town market to ask, "You're the one who bound a mage and broke the raid leader of the North, aren't you? I heard some bad men talking about you. Give us a bit of bread and I'll let you in on a secret." She smiles with her few remaining teeth and stretches out her hands. You hand over a scrap of bread, which she quickly shoves into her mouth. Moments later, she gulps and smiles again. "Well?" you prompt her. "Oh, I heard that someone's offered a lot of gold to have you killed," she remarks while picking her teeth. "Now the whole guild wants in on it. Every thief from here to the Empire's Edge will be after you." Honestly, not so great. Gonna watch me stream and try and feel better? Oh man, do you want to talk about it? As we start the red versus blue conversation? Yep. You want to talk about it? They even said some fancy assassin. The fancy assassin. The one they call the Reaper. Guess he's pretty good at his job, hey? Too bad, buddy. You seem nice, the girl remarks, patting your hand. Maybe you will find a way to survive, but I doubt it. The girl leaves you to ponder your fate alone. Surprise the Reaper. 150 max life. Survive the Reaper. 120. Ooh, we've got a lot of work cut out for us.
The ceremonies of death are often all that is left to the living, especially in times of war and chaos.
The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling in the streets, the Empire captain says, rubbing her tired eyes. I will pay good money for any bodies you gather this day. You are given temporary custody of a horse and cart. Bells of bereavement have been braided into the horse's mane. You lead the carriage to the northern streets of Hull, ringing your bell and calling for dead. Oh, that's a high roll. That's a high requirement already, right off the bat. Boom! 3 6s. I found out a family member of yours passed away, and it was right before I went to work. Today was really awful. Oh man, I am sorry to hear that. It's always rough losing a family member, whether it's your grandparents or an uncle. I know what that's like. You know, it you know, time heals. I know it's very tropish, but yes, time does actually heal all wounds, and it's always best, you know, to remember them in the best way possible, and you know, at their best, and sometimes at their worst, or if you have some hilarious stories. But if you ever want to talk about that sort of stuff, man, feel free. I'm always down to hear that stuff. But hopefully, though, watching this will be a little bit better. It was your stepfather and lived through all of your childhood, so rough. Yeah, no, that definitely sounds rough. I mean, I wish I could be better at giving these type of speeches in, you know, to comfort people when, you know, in these moments. And I always just simply find it best to, you know, ask them what kind of person they were, you know, ask what kind of stories, you know, they have to share about their family members. Because they'll always be a part of your life, and they'll always be a part of who you are. Sorry, didn't mean to bring... You're not bringing, trust me, you never worry about, you know, bringing down the mood and stuff. Like, one of the beautiful parts about, you know, this interactive entertainment and such, you know, with the exception when it gets to the course of, you know, death threats or self-harm, you know, it's always good to be able to, you know, let the people that you know around you, that you would hold confidence in, to talk about these things. You know, for how easy it is for everyone to become interconnected with each other via online. You know, more people in this day and age, I also find, are socially isolated from their local communities. And sometimes it could just simply help by, you know, getting out of the house, getting out of your routine for a bit, giving yourself, you know, finding a place, you know, to, you know, do some grieving, or to find people to also, you know, share those stories. Whether, you know, sometimes it could be online, sometimes it could actually be part of a local community, maybe at, you know, a community center or a local church and such. You know, it always helps to be able to talk about your problems, no matter how big or how small. So don't worry about that sort of stuff. You're definitely not bringing the mood down and stuff. Me, I personally enjoy, you know, I've always been the type of person to actually, you know, believe in the for better and for worse type of deal. You know, you often see people who are advertise their lives like, this is the best ever, it's always me at the highest, and they never actually sit down and talk about the lows, or, you know, any of those bad moments and such, or sometimes just feeling down. And it's always important. to be able to freely talk about that. And I accept the good with the bad any time of the day, rather than just hearing a person consistently trying to be positive all the time. You can try to be positive, and it's fine, but sometimes when you meet someone who's only positive, it always comes off as a little bit of insincere. But don't worry about it. Popper presses some bread into your hands, and his beloved is loaded onto the cart. So she will be looked kindly upon on her long and lonely journey. You have collected 18 deceased. You lead the carriage to the south of Hull, calling for the dead. Ooh, this is a rough die. Most in town look away when they hear the clanking bells approach. You've collected 26 deceased. Having completed your circuit, you return to the Empire Captain for your reward. The Captain is grateful for your help. A gold coin for each body, I think, is fair. I didn't oh, it's because I failed. I failed one of the challenges. Actually, this is actually a really good time to camp. Buy equipment. What's this say here? Gambler's Jewel. Hey, that would have been nice to have that a few seconds ago. The Destitute Circus has little in the way of wares. Buy food. Always buy food. I have a feeling we're going to be needing as much food as possible. We have our basic gear. I think that's it. Let's move forward.
You should be more careful, given the price on your head.
A pair of shady characters emerge from the shadows to block your path. The Empire is offering a pretty price for your head, adventurer, one of the men remarked while casually inspecting his blade. Nothing personal, the other adds as they advance towards you. If you want to have a lark at my expense, today actually was it Toys R Us actually had an error on their site where they actually had coupon codes in error. And I could have bought a lot of Nintendo games at 50% off. And I didn't do it. I bought the Pro Controller. I did buy that. You heard about that from the... What's the CAG Twitter? It might have been the site I was linked towards. People were getting crazy discounts. Yeah. It was 50% off total. There was a 25, a 20, and a 15. So, well, I guess actually there'll be 45, but... Oh no, it'll be 50. Spend a little time searching the Fallen before leaving. Get some armor. Don't have enough fame for that, so we'll take the Gambler's Jewel at the moment. And some good fortune. Yeah, I'm glad at the very least I bought the Pro Controller, because $70 for controllers, absolutely ridiculous. Nobody should be paying, $20, or not $20, $70 for a controller. Absolutely ridiculous. And...
Death comes closer and closer. Can you hear it?
With the threat of assassination looming like a dark cloud, you seek solace in a remote inn known as the Flailing Dragon. You patrons visit this night, and you fall into conversation with the innkeeper. Over a few ales, you reveal to him your current predicament. The innkeeper sighs. I'm afraid there's little I can do, other than heal you up whenever you visit. Oh, okay, so this is actually where we need to actually go. Cheap-ass gamer, they tweet out deals and games and such, got Nerdroid figures super cheap thanks to them. Ah, nice. I never... Nendoroid? Nendoroid? What's a Nendoroid? I never heard of that. I'm guessing it's a Figma of some sort, or some sort of action figure. But yeah, I regret... I was gonna have some regret one way or another. Either I regret because I spent so much money, and I'm not gonna play any of the games I bought, Or the other way around, where I didn't buy any of the... But the one I'm currently in, I didn't buy any of the games, and I still don't have any games for my Switch. I was gonna be in this mood either way. I'll skip out the Reaper. I've heard of this assassin. Even kings once feared him, though few could afford his services. If he hunts you, then you are in a dire peril indeed. Who now would possess the gold necessary to command him? Unless it was the Emperor himself. Haha. I was once a great magician working for the king himself, the man exclaims, gazing into the fireplace wistfully. Of course, that was before the Empire. These days, you can get hung for casting anything more than a simple healing spell. Even that in the wrong places. Ooh, I should not be doing that voice. Running too much effort in the throat. Nendoroids are Japanese-made figures, typically that have a bunch of interchangeable parts. They're decently high quality and go for like $70. They had a deal on a Morph figure for $30. Very nice. My money! I needed that money! Ooh, we can actually see what the Wind's Return do. Deatharang. Throw a weapon and cause knockdown to a single target when activated. Catch the blade to gain plus 10 weapon charge. Stun mages. Causes stun to all mages when the weapon ability is used against a mage. Ah. Can't afford anything, unfortunately, because I lost 10 gold. Looking at you guys. But, well, no problem. I'll be buying all that food. We do not have the Armor of Gluttony. And we kind of need it. Let's get out of here.
I'm hoping this process will teach you something. Something about how the game is crafted and how the rules abide. Perhaps something about sleeping gently while deadly assassins are on your tail, too.
The worst part about this is I don't have any cards that really increase my max health. I don't even think the Alchemist actually did this. The Alchemist gave you gain life, or max life.
Take your predictions and do with them what you will.
I now really regret spending all my gold. Well, let's do something stupid. Let's go on the quest anyway. I will be sorry. You discover a pixie trapped under a jar with a rock on top. For releasing her, she offers to heal your wounds. Okay. A health potion rolls off the back of the passing wagon and it rumbles past along the forest path. A driver pays no heed as he whips the wagon along at a fast pace. Yes, to answer your question, the ones in the top right are requirements to win the challenge. So the silver token is 120. I have to get 150 if I want that gold token. The brigands ambush you with a hail of arrows before slinking back into the forest. You come across a dead adventurer by the side of the road, but there is no sign of what caused her passing. But you won't mind you putting her supplies to good use. You sense you are being watched, when suddenly a jackalus leaps upon you and from the branch of a tree. You kill the small dragon quickly, but not before it bites you. Oh, we are in trouble. You are bewitched by a passing crone talked into trading a worthless stone for some gold. Well, we didn't have any money. You discover that the brigands, having heard of your quest, left the valley to find easier pickings elsewhere. The mayor refuses to pay for your time. Well, we're kind of boned. We're boned. We are doomed. Fine, we'll give the priest half of my food. I also forgot I put in the helpful priest. If you don't help the priest, I think he'll actually curse you. Number 4, success. Allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. That is a terrible blessing. Spider
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Looking to avoid trouble with the local gang of thieves, you duck into an abandoned warehouse. Creeping among the broken crates and smashed furniture, you suddenly sense movement above you. An enormous spider hangs among the dusty rafters of the building, attending to the still form of a hapless adventurer wrapped in silken web. As you watch, the terrible creature finish its gruesome meal and fully fed retreats into the deeper shadows. You climb up onto a sturdy ceiling beam and work your way towards the silent and still cocoon. The dealer draws an equipment card with a faction trait. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing else here, so let's just take the Northern Justice. You cut down the remains of the hapless victim only to find nothing more than old boots and a piece of equipment. The boots melt away before your eyes under the strength of the spider's caustic saliva, while the equipment smokes and hisses until you clear it off the water. Armor defense reduced from 8 to 1. Oh!
Justice has ever been in the eye of the beholder.
You determine the Northern Justice is damaged but still usable. You scurry away from the infested warehouse.
A reward well earned.
Well, it's still something. I mean, it's thief resistance, that's the thing. I mean, I guess right now, technically, I'm kind of going for the riposte here, so I want to unlock the weapon token for this. But for now, though, we face our Brimstone card. I didn't get to show this on stream until now. Because our last one, the Burning Forest, was the other Brimstone card, and I kind of ended up doing that off-stream by accident. The libraries hold little knowledge of the mysterious North. Past the colossal height of Mount Freydis, there are only theories, ancient creatures, haunted weird woods, and rumors of a powerful sword, trapped in a frozen lake at the end of the world. Only one who would journey deep into the unknown would be worthy of the blade, it is said. There is a rough path that hugs Mount Freydis, curving around it and heading north. Somebody has made an effort to pave it. A hungry, desperate farmer offers passage for bread. She claims she knows the road ahead. We can take a carriage, consume 3 food, we can walk, consume 2 food, or we can abandon the quest and basically abandon the card. Like, well, Trini did go first, so I'm gonna go with Trini's here. It is a quiet journey. You take a carriage as far as it'll go. Continue down this path. It will take you north. The farmer tips her hat before departing. Be careful out there. You head into the frozen thickets. A wooden temple, blanketed in snow, breaks through the fog. An old northerner, burning pungent grasses in a copper basin, lifts his hand in greeting. Pilgrims! The moon path of the wild woods is haunted. Although it is faster, you should take the safer, longer route with the sun path. Do we pray, press on, or abandon our quest? Alright, well, Zombie says we press on. Let's press on. Continue your journey. Just as the priestess said, a stone etched with the sun and another etched with a moon signal the path splitting to 2. The moon path leads into a thick forest. Do we take the sun path, or do we take the moon path? We have no food now, and I am okay with this. I have a feeling I rebuilt a terrible deck. Now I see why the,
Next time, bring more food.
I will. You follow the path for a few days, until finally, the tree line begins to thin. As the sun rises, you leave the forest behind and step into a vast plain of smooth ice. Nothing but flat ice stretches on for eternity. Do we press on, or do we abandon our quest? I'm assuming we can keep going. We're just going to take damage instead. Although I'm starting to learn this is only the second card. Brimstone cards are clearly very punishing.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
No, we'll just roll the 1. Oh, come off it. Blizzard rolls in quickly and mercilessly. With nowhere to hide, you can only huddle to the icy ground until it passes. Yeah, no, you're probably right. Abandoning it gives up the token. We try again? We're likely dead from tending this. We might as well try and actually get something out of it. I'm in full agreement with you on this.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Ooh. Come on, 6. This is terrible. Can I not get a single roll? You still get the token even if you don't complete the challenge? Yes, so... tokens that are in the cards, regardless if you beat the challenge or fail the challenge, you will still get the tokens on the cards if you win that token from that challenge there. Your time in the forest is but a distant memory. So if you look into the right of the screen, right by the precision game, just down below it, there's a little tray there, and any tokens within that tray, you will actually get regardless of what happens. Your time in the forest is but a distant memory. The ice wastes now stretch on in every direction. You carve an arrow in the ice each night as not to forget where north is. After another day's trek through the bitter cold, you get a glimpse of something on the horizon. Something colossal. Well, I don't want you guys to vote on this. We're just gonna press on and die.
A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving. Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
And we have starved to death. However, for venturing the spider's nest, we unlocked the Imperial Helm.
You may still flee death, perhaps.
I should probably redesign the deck. So, I have a question. Since we're very close to the 2-hour mark here, do you want to go again? Or should we stop? I'll leave one more attempt. Since it is the weekend and it is Saturday, thankfully, we do have a little more leeway than normal, although I think I will take a look at our counters here. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the Soothsayer. Add... not the healer. Gain food, gain gold, gain equipment. It's a dice game, and you can be cursed. All right, nope, we're not doing that. And no, the Brimstone card takes too much. What the heck's the Alchemist? Alchemist, there we are. Oh, you can be cursed. Oh, right, if you fail it outright, you get cursed. I forgot about that. I bet Far North gets something. It will. I still haven't figured out, actually. Was it, where is it? The Cheerful Woodcutter. It costs a lot of gold, to actually get his ring. But it's possible. Problem is actually getting enough money. This challenge is actually very unique because actually gaining resources is very difficult. I see why now the Armor of Gluttony is absolutely critical in this game. We'll actually go with Distressed Damsel. That's actually a really good one. I just wish I knew something else that would give me max life. Like, that's honestly the biggest problem, is there's not many things that would actually give me more health. You know what? Let's just put in Street Fighter. The Street Fighter at least gives me something. Probably actually change. Yeah, Ruby Ring is one we want. We don't need the Wind's Return. Now that we know Wind's Return is completely useless to our scenario. Unless we find out Death's the mage, then ha. You know what? I have a better idea. Let's get rid of Cardinal Blade. Let's get rid of Northern Justice. Actually, no, let's... I'm torn, honestly, because it's like, if we commit to the build... Well, let's actually go with the... Let's actually keep that. And we do need a sword. You know what? Let's put in the Armor of Gluttony. Again, because that's just such a good armor. It is a ridiculously good armor. Put in... Imperial Helm only gives 8? Interesting. Let's put in a remove card here. Where's our rings? Want to take out... You know what? Yeah, forget it. Let's take out Northern Justice. Take the Grifters. Right, we have to actually... I want the Wheel Nudge, and I want the remove card as well, because of the Alchemist. We'll take the Billy Clubs. And we'll take one more weapon. And actually see what another one is. Hey, how's it going, Robbie? How are you doing tonight? I wish I could have more platinum cards. I really do. Sister's Vengeance. Heals 120% when activated, lasts until you are hit. Sacrificial Blades did 9 damage. Weapon deals 125% damage to undead, includes skeletons, wraith, and necromancer. Perform a serial oh, okay, yes. Sacrificial Blades, totally. And for supplies, armored up. Alright. Let's try again.
Death was aptly named on your last visit. Let us see if you're any the wiser.
Just... You need to not think of it as language, you need to think of it as programming.
Enemies. You know that now. But did you know that then?
No.
Did the Emperor understand you would destroy him before you even knew yourself?
I did not know. And you took all my gold.
Once again to the tavern. Once again to await your fates.
Let's actually leave the tavern. We want to explore this place as much as we can. And a street fight. So, who do we want to fight? Do we want to fight thieves, the Empire, or Northerners? I'm honest, considering we do have the twin blades, I would suggest we fight thieves myself. As terrible as I am against them, we actually have a weapon to fight them efficiently. Fighting thieves. And we might be able to unlock the weapon token and thus get a better set of dual weapons. Or dual blades.
Don't stand around listening to my...
Nope! You! Stab you! I just want the weapon token. Ah, I hate that jump attack. A lot better than you think. I don't think I did that efficiently, but... How much time did I have left? Did I have a minute? Let's see, what did it say? Awesome, we got the weapon token for the Brigand Blades. You're one to be reckoned with, the organizer comments as he brings forward a chest. Oh, sweet food. Armory! We can choose to have a bunch of gold, the mercenary garb, or the armor of gluttony. I'm, for now, going to pick the armor of gluttony. Because despite we can't wear it... Ooh, actually, no. Oh, this is a tough choice, actually. No, we should. We should go with the armor of gluttony. Because that'll actually give us food in the future. Because we're going to gain fame. And we're also going to take Felvin's favor as... Yeah, I'm hoping we can actually get enough fame. Oh, come on. Nice.
Victory. You are learning.
Give me that money!
Now the power is yours to use.
Excellent. That will be very helpful. Speaking of which... Speaking of power... What is selling? Drifter's Companion. So I'm taking that.
Assassins. I'd hate everything they stood for if it wasn't for their occasional usefulness.
And we're fighting more thieves. I was actually worried I'd never unlock the Brigand's Blades weapon token. I always wondered if I could.
You lot are hardly worth our time.
Ah, oh, come on, my weapon art didn't go off in time. Get out of here, you damn dirty thieves. Although I like thieves, one of my favorite characters in all the games was actually, well, he wasn't a thief, he was a treasure hunter. Armory gain. The billy clubs. Yes, we'll take the billy clubs. And food. Let me actually take a look here for a second. What do we need to do for the billy clubs? Kill 15 thieves with a finisher to unlock this token. Interesting. Alright, now we're doing much better. Awesome, thank you so much for the gold. Now, for now, we're just going to turn in, because we need to quickly sum up the process. Awesome, the tavern actually heals you to full, too. And the general store, very nice. The ruby ring, we will be buying that immediately.
A foolish trinket, created by an idle priest. Still, it works.
The dice would have been nice, but no. And I think that's it.
Healing in a place like this always carries a price.
Tell me, Wanderer, what it is you seek. You could buy... Can we buy healing? Can heal many things, she says, for a price. Okay, so he is literally a healer. Buy information. Everyone see if we can kill him. Probably could. I can ask the whispers of their travels, she explains. They speak of many tales. Some of daring, some of adventure, some of things yet to pass. She holds out her withered palm. For a donation, I can share their tale. Alright, we'll pay her the 5 gold. Ah. So she can actually reveal cards. Interesting. What food can she buy? Oh, she also just sells food. No, I want to keep my money. Well, for now then, let's just go in the direction of the thieves.
Put a big enough price on a man's head, and you'll find every weevil crawls out of the woodwork in order to claim it.
Indeed, just like giveaways. At least I finally have a map that'll actually help me fight, or learn to fight thieves.
I heard this word.
One! Billy Club's always really good at setting that up. Oh, hello. Take that. Invulnerability shield, please. Getting better all the time. He is coming. You hear as the din of battle fades. And a little time searching the fallen before leaving. Oh, thank God, a health tonic. Thank you. Temple prayers. I'll make it Gambler's insurance. Ooh, what does Gambler's insurance do? After losing 2 precision gambits with a failure or huge failure, draw 3 equipment cards. That's interesting. Vegas Charm, gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20 gold. Monk's Vitality, if your max life is less than 150, you may discard food or equipment gain cards to receive +5 max life. That's the one we're probably going to take. Receive 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. Receive 4 food after every dice game.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Thank you very much for the host, Robbie. Really appreciate it. We're going to take the Monk's Vitality for the very simple reason. Any sort of... We can discard food gain or equipment gain to gain max life, and that'll really help with the challenge. You leave with your new blessing. And because we now have a blessing, we actually gain 10 life from the Ruby Ring. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. A man-eating tree. High on a misty mountaintop, you discover a vicious-looking plant. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces, but at its base you notice some unusual fruit. Definitely going to be getting that. We will be throwing... What do we throw here? We have... We're going to throw the... I'm going to throw the Brigand's Blades. We'll throw those away. Okay, let's get some max health. Plus 10. Nice. Another plus 10. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we were so close to that 150. But we're gonna take a moment. We're gonna stop. And we're gonna buy some food. Discard for max life. No. You're not making me starve yet, guys. You're not making me die yet. I do. Buy little equipment. I don't want to sell those yet. Finish trading. Although I will remember now I know how I can actually get myself some cheaper food. I already bought the prayer. No, I want to keep it. Hopefully we'll come across some food later. Leave. Leave the tavern for a moment. What, we cannot take any health in this mode? You probably can. You probably can with the gifts and curses in the Twitch integration. It probably just hasn't come up yet due to RNG. Stirring in the mire. Very nice. Freed of Silencer. Or we can fight some Northerners. I personally would like to fight the Bandit Thieves myself. As strange as that sounds. But we can fight the Raiders as well. Primary reason is the Billy Clubs. I would like to try and actually get the token, because if we kill any greed cards, we can unlock the weapon token. Alright, we'll fight the Bandit Thieves. Ooh, I cannot. I'll either gain a lot of food or I'll lose a lot of food. I am not liking the odds on that one.
I see a union, fate and fame.
Nope. Stay away. Why didn't that knock you down? Thank you, Malclips, for that invulnerability shield. That is a very useful companion. Probably would have been a lot more useful when I tried to do the strength challenge. Stirring in the mire. Let's roll the die. 13. That's not great. Don't like that. 4 is better. Ah, damn it. Didn't get anything. But I got enough fame. I can at least get the Armor of Gluttony. Well, that's everything we can get now. You return to the Flailing Dragon and take a chair by the fire. The crowd seems unsettled, speaking with hushed voices and darting glances around the room. Let's listen to the rumors. I hear the Reaper's been seen, one lad exclaims, drawing the attention of the other patrons. His arrow is deadly. It never misses and pierces armor and shields, so they say. Wonder if I can listen to rumors again. I pity the Reaper, the one the Reaper stalks now. Their days are numbered. They say the Reaper is cursed by the gods to harvest souls for all eternity, a bald man declares ominously. Yeah, they're really building up the Reaper. Well, the only thing we can do is turn into the night. We need to get food and we need to get gold. Spider trap. Looking to avoid trouble with the local gang of thieves, you duck into an abandoned warehouse. See the spider. Dealer draws 2 equipment cards with faction traits. And a gold card. So, we can actually remove a card. Remove the huge failure. And I think what we'll take... Let's redraw. That's what I wanted. Oh, right, I forgot about that. I forgot we had the Grifter's Companion. We're gonna take the Sacrificial Blades. Sacrificial Blades damage has been reduced from 9 to 5. So
As you travel, you will find fame and infamy follow you. Not yet, however.
German Sacrificial Blade is damaged, but still usable. You scurry away from the infested warehouse. So the reason why, I'm going to actually go to trade, and we're going to sell equipment. What we're actually going to do, blades are actually still worth more, but they are effectively useless to us. Same thing with the leather armor now. I'll actually keep that as well. And now though, buy some food. No, I'm gonna keep that. +1. We'll actually buy this. And we will discard it. And we'll get 5 health. And we'll still gain something from that, because the Armor of Gluttony is very overpowered. And we're finished trading. Break camp. We'll move on. And we gain food! Yes! And I am terrible with money management because we just ran into the general store. Food. Let's actually do this. I'm going to sell the reinforced helm. And I'm going to not buy equipment, to buy food, then to buy the one. Oh, it was a one-time blessing. I'm guessing it was a one-time blessing, wasn't it? No? No, I guess not. Huh. I guess it doesn't count if you buy it from, Wait. Now I'm confused. I don't know if that counts towards that. Winter Solstice. On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Stiegel set up a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. One night, the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip of the woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a swig. Warmth rushes through your body and you fall into a deep hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. Townsfolk chant, calling on the mountain spirits. In a flurry of snow, spirits descend to join the festivity. A curious white owl perches next to you and says, "I sense a magical air about you. If you feel particularly inclined, will you share your blessings in exchange for longevity?" He nuzzles against your arm as he waits for your response. You may trade the blessing for max life. Well, I think I've kind of out... The blessing only works up to 150 max life. Oh, so that's the... So 150 max life is the max you can get? Oh, wait. The blessing only works up to 150 max life. Oh, if your max life is less than 150... Oh, yeah, then we're done with it, actually. Then it's useless. You are absolutely correct. Then let's give him the blessing. The creature lets out an ear-piercing squawk. Get rid of it. We don't need it anymore. A tingling sensation flows through your body. You gaze into the flames as the festivity continues around you. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable.
Death comes for all of us in time, but some live to defeat it.
Your unease grows as you return to the flailing dragon once more. Every shadow and bush seems like it may conceal your hunter. The innkeeper looks up as you enter. Ah, my favorite adventurer, alive and still alive, I see. He comes on to relate the worrying news that his tavern has come to the Reaper's attention. My sources say he will arrive here sometime tomorrow. It seems your destiny is at hand, warrior. Well, what do? We can continue exploring, or we could turn in for the night. You say leave the tavern. I am actually surprised at that, but these guys say leave the tavern, so we're gonna leave. You exit the tavern warily, scanning every tree and shadow for the potential threat. Alright, we'll keep moving forward.
Seems everybody wants you dead, from the high to the low.
Another group of thieves. Anarchists and silencers this time. This is... ugh. Actually starting to become very perilous. Give me that shield! Knocked down! Out of here! More executions for the billy clubs! Oh, I killed him. Probably gonna die. Yep, he's dead. Still have a weapon token to earn. Hey, my logic is I hope you lose 31 health. I'm actually grateful I took Malaclips. The Reaper will end you. Your final opponent exclaims as you knock him down. Exquisite blade or sacrificial blades? Don't have enough fame. No problem taking that. Intent food. Make that 11. All right. Guess we're gonna let's keep going. The helpful priest! Let's give him half our food. Well done, Mr. Bond. You lose the challenge. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, actually, of me just simply, of me having to fight him with, like, what was it, so, 120... Plentiful Harvest. Whenever you draw 2 consecutive gain cards of the same type, gain +3 gold. Keep moving. Dark Alleys. Skulls of the Horde of Skulls. Light of Affliction. They are dragging a locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. In another direction, you spot an item glinting in the moonlight. Mercenary Garb. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. Which way will you go? What are we gonna do, guys? Are we gonna move towards the... We're gonna go for the chest and fight the Horde of Skulls and the Blight and the Affliction of Blight? Or do we go for the unguarded equipment? Ninja Zombie says first, and he says we go for the unguarded equipment. We are getting ambushed by Blight of Terror and Phalanx of Steel. Or Terror of Blight. I actually don't know what's worse. They're both pretty bad. What the heck was the... Oh, was that one? Ah. Let's not be picky with who I fight, shall we? Oh! 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 That's not working for some reason. Awesome. That didn't work. Oh, wait! You lost her shield. Give me that shield back. Eclipse, please. You're my buddy. Buddy, you're my best friend. One thing I like about that enemy is whenever he actually runs out of armor, he'll always do that ground slam that gets him stuck for an easy execute. Mercenary garb is ours! This is a brief stun to thieves who hit the player with melee attacks. We will definitely equip that. Inspect the bodies. Roll the die. 15. Recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. More food? And fortune. Alright, let's see what the last card on the map is. It's the Shrine! And 11 on the button. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. Oh, and the plentiful harvest blessing. Oh,
There are those moments before death where everything appears to stand still. Can you feel it? Creeping closer, drawing its breath.
Oh, dealer, dude, you kinda went south of me. Out of spite. My sources say he'll arrive here sometime tomorrow. It seems your destiny is at hand, warrior. Well, we have to turn in for the night. We have nothing else to do. In the morning, the innkeeper casts a healing spell before you leave. You hear no sound as it strikes you. No sound, no warning. Not even a hint that the Reaper had appeared behind you. You stagger to your knees, the enchanted shaft of the Reaper's famous magical arrow protruding from your side. You recover from the force and magic of the arrow as your assailant appears, approaching cautiously. I did not expect the assassin to be a brimstone card. You possess strong magic indeed to shrug off my arrow as would a golem or ogre. He remarks, you remove the shaft and inspect it. You hear familiar chant of the innkeeper as magic fills your veins, returning your vigor in a rush. Fine, the blade it is, then. The Reaper readies his blades to finish you off. This is our first, I guess our second big boss. This is actually our first Brimstone boss card, actually. This is going to be interesting. Oh my god. The Reaper. Death's Messenger. The Reaper performs quick, heavy attacks. Use evade to avoid damage.
Oh, they've sent a legion to kill us.
Oh, he got stunned. No! Shame on once. Or fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Whoop! 1, 2, 3! No, I knew it was gonna be a third one. Get out of here! The Reaper lies dead at your feet, but searching his body reveals clues as to who sent him. You return to the inn to recover from your ordeal, plan your next move.
Even death itself lies defeated, or at least its agents. Do not hurry to think yourself truly immortal.
Oh, I'm not gonna think that at all. We got really lucky, actually. Although I really do like actually building building focused decks. At the same time, it's kind of counterintuitive because you're trying to beat the challenge, and you're not given the time to actually unlock the cards. Maybe when Endless Mode comes out, they'll become a lot easier to do that. But for now, though, the challenges themselves kind of make it so you need to play more conservatively to try and actually gain additional tokens. Especially, these challenges are becoming a lot more difficult as we go on. For surviving the Reaper's Arrow, get the Spider Trap, the Fabled Beast, Interception, and the General Store. Hey, we finally got the General Store. We also gained the Harvest Blade, Broad Shield, and the Tiger's Eye. And our Sun token, for surviving the Reaper's Arrow with lots of life to spare, the Reaper's Arrow, love the look of that card, and Sacrificial Bond. Ah, right, we also got the Brigand's Blades. For your combat prowess with your daggers, the Cutthroat's Blades. A worthwhile endeavor. And another 2 challenges completed. And the entire map is now finally lit. The last one. Complete more challenges to unlock, and we unlocked the moon. Interesting. So wait, 22 challenges here. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've beaten 14 challenges. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we are actually still have 2 challenges locked to us. Did you ever finish the one from last stream? Yes, we actually took on the Hanged Man, and we did beat that tonight, during tonight's stream. If you wish to watch that, once the stream ends, you can go and watch the VOD. I will highlight that, but also the VOD will stay alive for, I believe, a week, 7 days, until it disappears. But I always highlight my streams, just so everyone can actually see them. And also, it's also very nice to actually have it highlighted, simply because it's an archive. I like showing what happens on these streams, all the games I've beaten, and it makes a nice portfolio. It really does. I think that's one very nice thing about streaming, is that it can show what kind of person you are, or the presentations you create, and how you actually act when you're live. And I'd like to think, for better and for worse, what I've streamed shows that I can actually give good commentary, I can be very analytical, and I'm sure someone out there would actually need to utilize someone's, utilize a skill set like mine, and it'd be nice to be open to such opportunities. But that is going to do it, that is going to finish us for the night here. After beating death, we will move on to the next challenge, which is Temperance. Interesting. We'll take a look and see what the actual requirements are tomorrow. But for now, though, you can think of it like that. You can definitely think of it like resume fodder. I think a lot of people these days, they need to, you know, there's always a thing. You could say that you can do something well, and then there's proving you can do something well. And it's always nice to be able to, you know, more people in this day and age, especially with the age of social media, you don't really have an excuse to simply say it. You can show it. You know, the only thing that's very hard to actually sell in this day and age is soft skills. You know, hard skills, things that actually require some sort of craftsmanship or some kind of hard work to create something. That's something you can actually show someone. There are very few times where someone can actually prove that they have a strong set of soft skills. Like, for example, a lot of retail stores they don't really do this anymore, which is the tragedy. give awards to the salespeople. Not just simply who sold the most, but also, you know, who got the best reviews and such. A lot of things like that were very critical to people's portfolios pursuing a career, say, in retail. And that isn't really done as much anymore. And that very much can go towards resume fodder as well. But that's going to be that for us tonight. Unfortunately, let me take a look here. This actually might be one more area here. There actually is. There's actually one more person I'm going to send you guys towards. He's actually... Let me just pull up his channel here. I'm gonna go and say hi to Mio Hello. And he has actually been playing through Metal Gear Solid. I believe it's Metal Gear Solid 2? Yes, it's Metal Gear Solid 2 Blind. I'll give a link here. You can actually go and say hi to him. We're not rating him. I'm just going to give him a host. And just wish him luck, of course. Like I said, it's a blind playthrough. Please don't give him any sort of spoilers and such. And just tell him I said hi. But until then, though, thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow with a little bit... see you tomorrow, not with Hand of Fate. We'll be actually doing the Game Sharks Challenge. And we'll probably be doing a little bit of Warframe, actually. I'm kind of in a bit of a mood to actually play a little bit more Warframe. Or some other game. I'm sure we'll think of some other game we'll do. But it will not be Hand of Fate. We'll actually move that towards Monday. But until then, though, thank you very much for watching. Until then, take care.